Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tokyo. We are now back in Tokyo. Tonight is a Friday night and it's pretty humid. And the next couple of days, Tokyo may actually get slammed by a mega typhoon. So tonight could be a rare opportunity to get out and about at night time. So let's start. Hi everyone, I'm Daniel. This is the Daniel and Yuka channel. Welcome. Thank you for joining our spontaneous live. Now it's just me tonight and I'm going to be going to meet Yuka and her family. So it's going to be maybe just under an hour. There's actually a couple of places around this end of Omotesando that I've never actually really fully explored. In particular, the shrine here. I have never seen the shrine before. Sorry. Nat Prakanunan, welcome, welcome. You are first in chat. Congratulations. Wow. This is crazy. I did not know that this huge shrine was hidden very, very close to the Apple store down the end of Omotesando. So right in front here, there's this little shrine next to the Alki building. And we're very close to Omotesando station. Check out the weather. It's looking pretty cloudy. Hopefully it won't rain tonight. But I'm going to be walking from Omotesando towards Yotsuya. The cicadas are loud tonight. That's right. Thank you for joining. Such short notice. I appreciate it. I see the article you shared in the Discord about the fireworks tomorrow. No, I didn't, but I'm sure you can tell me a little bit more about it because I can't really check the Discord. Now it's a little bit windy, so I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too noisy and you'll still be able to hear me. Fingers crossed. I won't need the mic because I don't have the microphone. So there's not what I can really do about the wind noise, unfortunately. But thank you very much for joining, everybody. Hey JJ, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I've had a bit of a hectic day today. Yuka needed to go to the clinic for a blood test, and I needed to go to the PNG embassy to pick up a visa because I may need to go to PNG soon-ish. After that, we had some lunch at Royal Host. Royal Host was doing a Singapore hawker food kind of festival, but to be honest, the food was pretty mediocre and it didn't taste anywhere near as good as authentic Singaporean street hawker food. So if you're coming to Japan and it's still happening, then I wouldn't really recommend it. But Royal Host does have awesome desserts, so definitely do check out their chocolate fudge sundae. the reason why we were in Omotesando was because we were driving back towards San Chome, and then when we were actually in Thailand, you could drop to my phone and cracked my screen protector. So I wanted to get a replacement one because there was like a crack right on the front camera, so it meant that there was all sorts of distortions and weird reflections anytime I switched to the front camera, which was a bit annoying. So that has been fixed. Didn't even take 5 minutes to do. And something that was very, very cool was when I was at the Apple store, I was able to get basically a walk-in demonstration of the Apple Vision Pro. So that is something I've sort of been champing at the bit to try. And it was a very, very cool experience, actually. And they've recently just added, in the last 2 days actually, in some countries, the option to experience spatial video and panoramic photos that you have taken on your iPhone 15 Pro Max and experience those live during the demonstration. And I actually had the foresight, after Kyle was born, to record some footage of him when he was still in ICU and we were feeding him for the first time. And also recently when we did a live stream with Lemmy from Japan, another special video I took was of Dr. Yellow departing from Tokyo Station. So yeah, that was super, super cool to be able to experience those during my Apple Vision Pro demonstration. So, what are my thoughts on Apple Vision Pro? It is a little bit heavy. The demo site, they have you sitting down and they get you to put the battery pack in your pocket while you're sitting down, so you don't really notice that additional weight. And then because I normally wear glasses, they had to scan my glasses to try and get some optical inserts that would match with my prescription. So when I was testing it, I didn't need to wear my glasses, and you're not really meant to wear glasses while using Vision Pro. So I think it's definitely a Gen 1 product, but the demonstrations they had were very, very cool. The interaction, like navigating through Vision OS, is pretty intuitive. The demos that they had of Apple's immersive video was very, very cool. The spatial video is sort of a little bit of an uncanny valley 3D experience. It feels like watching a 3D movie at the cinema. But yeah, it was cool. It did definitely take me back to sitting in the ICU ward with Kyle, feeding him for the first time. So yeah, it was quite a special experience. Hey Ninja Monkey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You must be very, very jet lagged after your long haul back to Gibraltar. If there's an Apple store near you and you have the opportunity to test it, I'd say definitely why not. It doesn't cost anything to test it out, and I'm not quite sure of the use case of it for me personally, because it's not really something that you can easily share with your family. So, not to mention the elephant in the room, which is the outrageous price. So the 1 terabyte version here was like 670,000 yen, which is like 6,700 Australian dollars. And then that's not including like the optical inserts, that's not including like the travel case, which is like $400 Yonman. So So yeah, I definitely scratched that itch that I've had of wanting to experience it, and who knows, maybe at some point in the future, maybe if they reduce the weight of it, because I did notice it was a little bit heavy. But we got some footage. Yuka was there, so she filmed me wearing it and trying it out, and it's quite cool, the demo, how they actually pair it with like a iPad so that whoever is sitting with you can kind of see what I'm seeing as well. So yeah, definitely a very cool experience, but I really don't think I can justify it. I'm not a developer. I've got PSVR 2, which is pretty good anyway. It also has 4K screens, which is not quite as high resolution as the Apple screens, but it's pretty good. And as most VR goggles, they don't tend to get used as often as you kind of imagine that you would use it anyway. So yeah, it is definitely quite expensive. Hey Francis Canelo, welcome. David Thomas, yes, Apple Vision Pro is very expensive in Australia. It might even be more expensive in Australia because GST is more expensive in Australia. I haven't really checked out Australian pricing. It's pretty expensive. You love Japan. I love Japan too. Japan at night is a vibe. The streets are clean. It's pretty humid. Right now it's 29 degrees. It hit a high of 33 degrees today. And the humidity right now is 79%, so it's pretty humid. But there is this nice breeze, so it is taking the edge off a little bit. Yes, right, some people do get motion sickness from VR. From 6,000 Aussie, yes. It's a bargain for the technology. So I think in Australia there's ways that you can hack the buying process to kind of maximise your potential discount if you are like a student or were able to friends and family discount if you have friends working at the Apple store who might be able to hook you up, and then combine that with tourist refund system in Australia to get tourists to that. You can probably get it quite a lot cheaper than that, but yeah, I can't really justify it. So anyway, it was cool to try. So anyway, enough about that. How is everybody? Today has been quite a busy day for streams. There was Miki-chan, there was Lemmy from Japan, she did a couple of streams. Suzuya-san had a stream with Lemmy-chan. Now I'm walking alongside Tochu. This is not really an area I walk past that often. Sort of getting close to Jingu Gaya. There's a kids park here. Might be fun to bring Kyle here when he's a little bit older. Is that a double-decker bus I see in front of me? It's a double-decker bus. Can you guys see that double-decker bus there? Yes, joy. Double-decker bus. Whoa! Fireworks! Kapow, kapow, kapow! Whoa! The crazy shit you stumble upon in Tokyo. Awesome. Is that it? That was amazing, amazing timing. I definitely was not expecting that. It's a surprise bonus. And I was in a pretty good location as well. Very picturesque. Is there going to be more, or was that it? Are we done and dusted now? It could be done and dusted. Very, very cool. The randomness of Tokyo, that's for sure. Friday night. Fireworks. It's almost a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing. This is Aoyama Nichi. So those fireworks must have been from maybe the stadium or this rugby field, Meiji Jingu Gaya. You know. Oh, I'm actually supposed to walk down this street. could be a little early to see some drunken salaryman, because it is 7:45, possibly. Maybe if they started drinking at 5 on a Friday, we may encounter some of those. I did see a couple of people drinking outside the Combini in Omotesando just before I started the stream. A few of those people looked fairly inebriated. So we only just got back from Thailand 2 days ago, and our last stream was in Osaka, and then we left you guys, and then we caught a Shinkansen back to Tokyo, and we actually had some drama. We happened to get on the Shinkansen that we weren't planning to get on. We were actually planning on having dinner in Osaka and then getting a slightly later train, Shinkansen, back to Tokyo. But we got up to the platform and then we were like, okay, let's just jump on this one. And then it happened to be the Shinkansen that was delayed the longest out of all the Shinkansens traveling back to Tokyo, because that night Tokyo got slammed by a freak rainstorm which hit international news. It was reported in Australia. I saw some 9 News and 7 News articles with basically recycling the same footage that was doing the rounds in Japan, social media and on the news here in Japan, of all the some stations being flooded with like water up past people's ankles, and waterfalls of water cascading down the steps, flooding the stations. Now, I think those fireworks were from this rugby stadium, so maybe there's a game on. So yeah, we basically made it from Osaka to Nagoya, but we weren't quite in Nagoya, and then they just stopped. I'm not quite sure what happened there. We had a bit of a glitch in the stream, sorry about that. I can hear sports chanting, so I think those fireworks were from the stadium on the left here. So the Shinkansen was just out of operation for over an hour. We were just sitting there with no idea when we would be resuming our trip, because a lot of the stations like Shinagawa Station, etc., there's just so many train delays. Hello, Shakil Shaikh. Welcome to the stream. Who's playing? All the lights are lit up at the stadium. Zoom in, can you guys hear? Anybody recognize those flags? Let's see the Japan flag. I don't really recognize that. Swallows? Is that the Yakult Swallows? Is it a baseball game? It could be a baseball game. can hear a lot of chanting. Sounds like fun. Well, can anybody see? Oh, look at that. You can see Shinjuku Town. All lit up as a nice landmark. Hannah Shakil. Hello Hannah, welcome to the stream. I'll just walk on this side. Although it does tell me to walk on the other side. Could be a bit more scenic this other side. Very hot because it's very warm. It's 29 degrees with 70 something percent humidity. 79% humidity, so very well could rain tonight. You can hear the cicadas. Or crickets. Some of them sound like crickets. And a little bit more melodious than the cicadas, which are, they can be quite trippy if you're just like sitting listening to the deafening cacophony of cicadas trying to hook up with other cicadas. Would you guys believe that this is Tokyo? This is like central Tokyo. The streets are like really deserted. So quiet. Find a Lawson and get a cool beverage, Daniel. It sounds like a challenge. I think I will definitely need a drink. So we are close to Shinanomachi. Hi Vincent, welcome to the stream. What time is it where everybody is tuning in from? The time here is 7:50 p.m. on a Friday night. Tuning in from India. Awesome. Which part of India are you tuning in from? Anna. Oh my gosh. The crowd is getting really into it at the stadium. 5:52 a.m. in Alabama. Are you based in Alabama, Vincent? Phuket 12:52, 8:52 in Melbourne. Nearly lunchtime. It's nearly 12 o'clock. Time to crack open a beer. You can probably. What's the Irish beverages of choice? Irish whiskey? Or Kilkenny's not Irish. What's an Irish beer, JJ? Oh, you've got some Kilkenny in your fridge, David. These guys are keen. Running in this heat, oh my gosh. Kilkenny is Irish, okay. I'm quite partial to Kilkenny. It's not quite as stouty as Guinness. Do we have beer mixed with Sprite in Japan? It sounds like a shandy. No, but when we were in Thailand last week, shandy's quite popular. It's also very popular in other Southeast Asian kind of countries like Malaysia, Singapore. Huge outdoor food market. Nico Park. Oh yes, yeah, here in Japan you can get Radler beers. They tend to have a little bit of lemon infused in them, so yes. Radlers are pretty refreshing, especially in summer. That's shandy. Actually making your own homemade shandies actually pretty good. Basically pick your beer of choice and then just mix it in with some Solo or Sprite. That's a pretty refreshing treat. Forest Beer Garden. When does this Forest Beer Garden end? Out of the road so we can see that. Look at that. Forest Beer Garden runs for 5 months, so basically the end of spring until autumn, beginning of autumn. Whoa, it's the runners. You and I actually joined one of these like round the park runs a few years back with our friend Mako, who is quite a fitness kind of yoga kind of friend, and we ran around the Imperial Palace, and it was summer and it was frickin' hot. And we actually had our niece running with us, but so I sort of had to carry her. Yuki wasn't pregnant, we didn't have Kyle, so it was an interesting experience. Do it once and then never again. I've never really been that into running. I'm not a runner, I'm a walker. Hence, live streaming is a good mix for me. Running is not my idea of Friday night entertainment either. Definitely not. I can literally think of a million other things I'd rather do than run. Oh, this is KO University Hospital. Okay. I think Yuka's mum comes here for arthritis treatment. And Yuka actually graduated from KO University. Sure. Back in the day. Hey Jonathan, welcome to the stream. So we are actually pretty close to Yotsia. Very, very close. So yeah, the last couple of weeks have sort of been a bit of a blur. We've had a lot of things going on. Been trying to finish up the accommodation. We've had health issues with my mum. We've had like a very spontaneous trip to Thailand to spend time with my mum and dad. Had a lot of family time for the last week and a half in Thailand, which was great. Spent a lot of time at hospitals, talking with doctors about what our plans are for my mum's treatment, trying to organise second opinions in Singapore. The time in Japan is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8:01 p.m. if you want to be precise. Where are you tuning in from, Inoya? Gosh, it's one of the rare cyclists with a bell that actually uses it. That's quite rare. I've only seen one combini. It's a mini stop. I'm the biggest fan of mini stop, even though they kind of all sell the same stuff. Oh, I can say Famima ahead. Oh, man, I think I'm gonna need to get a drink. I am parched. Great evening, have a great day, sunset. Thanks for dropping in. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Or if you're still here, please don't forget to click that like button. Arigato. Family chicky all the way. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to Yuka's mum and dad's place for dinner. I think I could be a little bit late. For dinner, so yeah, I may need to do something for my own snacky snack dinner. Maybe family chicky. look at this. They started a Luigi campaign. Started just a couple days ago, on the 20th. Look at this, I can get a Luigi green leaf lettuce broccoli chicken and egg sandwich. And then starting next week, you can get some Luigi's Mansion 2 cup noodles. Okay, that's interesting. All I want is a drink. Drinks. Beer. Too high. Anything interesting or new? Maybe I'll get one of these. To celebrate that we had some fireworks today. Sounds good to me. And family chicken, spicy chicken. But it's got honeybee on it, and it's a little bit refreshing. Pineapple. RTV, ready to drink.
ポイントカードをお持ちの方はご提示ください。
Ooh, this new Famicom Detective Club. You're the laughing man. Okay. Juggle. To have my Famichiki. Itadakimasu. Hey, it's Pepe. Hello, Pepe. Welcome to tonight's spontaneous nighttime walking through. Here's some Famichiki. Famichiki. So juicy and delicious. Sorry, I'm just gonna feed my face for the next minute or so. Oishi. Neko. What do you guys think? Do you think Tokyo at night is more visually interesting compared to during the daytime? Because when I stream during the day in summer, it's getting tough. It is getting really tough. It makes it very difficult to stream with Kyle during the day because it's just way too hot. I've tried early morning streams and it's still like 30 degrees at like 6:30 in the morning. I'm trying nighttime streams and it's still kind of 30 degrees in the evening. Kanpai! To celebrate seeing some spontaneous fireworks, being in the right place at the right time. Oh my gosh, that's a real local kind of comedy. That's a local motorcycle boys. Hey, Robert Petrie. And Kyle was so wrecked by the time we got home. Because of the delay on the Shinkansen when we were coming back from Osaka. Like we left Osaka at about 6:30 and we were supposed to get back to Tokyo at like 8:30 and we didn't get to Tokyo until nearly 10. And then from Tokyo Station to our place, we had to catch another 2 trains, and we had all of our luggage. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die. So we didn't really get home until like 11:30, quarter to 12 at night. And then Kyle was kind of losing his shit on the train. But he was just so tired. Yuka is at her mum and dad's place, which is where I'm walking towards. So she left me in Omotesando at the Apple store because we had 1 hour of parking. So she left me to go back to the car, and then I hadn't finished my Apple Vision Pro demo. But man, yeah, everything was like, we almost we were down to our last nappy. We nearly run out of food for Kyle. Oh my gosh, it was a disaster. But we made it home safe and sound. But he was so exhausted. So the next day, Yuka and Kyle didn't even get out of bed until like 1 o'clock. But I guess maybe Kyle had a bit of jet lag because he might have been on Thailand time, which is like 2 hours behind. So 1 o'clock would be 11 o'clock. So, Japanese musos? Yeah, possibly. There's the park. There's Maneki Neko Karaoke. We found Maneki Neko. Oh my gosh. 2 ambulances. What's happening? What's happening at Oslo Coffee? Maybe the ambulance is going towards Keio University Hospital, which is just back that way. Oh, here we are, Yotsuya Sanchome. We made it. Ah. Skirted home. Nana chicken. Swooping up a drunk salary man, possibly. How did you write the name Kairu in kanji? It's Kairu. K-A-I-R-U. That's interesting. Can I write? I wonder if I can write. Oh my gosh. Kairu is that's the katakana. For some reason it hasn't saved it. It should have saved it. Sorry, it's a bit hard for me to bring it up. I've got it saved as like a note on my phone when I need to refer to it. Filling documentation. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. There's a Hong Kong restaurant here. There's actually some pretty decent restaurants in this area. There's Burger King there. Burger King. Coffee sniffer, welcome. My Basket, local little shopping convenience store. Who else was very sad that Lemmy's stream couldn't take us to the cat castle? Sadly, the signal was very bad, so she had to abort that mission, which was a bit tragic. I seem to recall With Me Japan Yuko did a stream there, or maybe she made a video from that cat castle. So excited to go to that cat castle, and not being able to share it with everyone is very disappointing. But at least she was able to get her money back. Now, I read some interesting news today that Moss Burger in Australia is shutting all of their stores from August the 31st. So if you're in Australia and you want to have the Moss Burger before they shut down, you've got about a week, 5-6 days. So Moss Burger. This little green place over there. And I actually learned something new today. I learned that the MOS, M-O-S, stands for Mountain Ocean Sand? Sand or Sun? Mountain Ocean Sun. Yeah, I know. Oh! I see our car, so that means Yuka's here. Dun, 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 dun. So I won't be able to drive because I've had a drink. So that means that I'm gonna be on Kyle duty today. So guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it now because I need to go and meet Yuka's family for, hopefully I'll get some leftovers for some dinner because I'm kind of hungry. One family chickie doesn't quite cut it. As you can see, I've worked up a sweat. I've been walking for about an hour. We got to have some spontaneous fireworks. So thank you everybody for joining this very impromptu, spontaneous live stream. It was fun. Arigato. Don't forget to smash the like button, please. Appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for your support. And until next time, don't forget to remain curious. Mata ne!